Welcome to the Crafting Resilience Studio. I'm Jamie, and I'm really excited to share an all levels, like 15-ish minute flow with you. The invitation today is really going to be to establish and fine-tune the awareness of our mind and body. So there'll be a lot of invitations throughout the practice to simply notice how your body's positioned in space, the way that your breath is landing in your body, so that you can better become acquainted with these little subtle shifts and changes that sometimes are too quiet for us to notice in our regular busy day-to-day life. So we'll start the practice today seated. So make your way to whatever position feels comfortable to you. You could be cross-legged or otherwise. Your palms for now can just rest gently on your legs. And when you feel ready, you can close or soften the gaze. And then in this seated position, start to just shift a little side to side. It doesn't have to be a big movement, just a subtle sway of the upper body from right to left, maybe even a little forwards and backwards. And just becoming aware of the shifting distribution of your weight on both of your sits bones. Just becoming aware of the sensation of the ground that's holding you up. And then eventually reduce the movement until you come back into stillness in your seat. Best as you can, really evenly distributed weight through both sits bones. Then go ahead and take your palms, place one on your heart, one on your low belly, and feel yourself sit up nice and tall. Shoulders can soften. With your palms on your body, through your nose, take a big breath into your belly, ribs, chest, and then out, chest, ribs, belly. Again, big breath into your belly, ribs, chest, and out, chest, ribs, belly. Keep going with this breath pattern here. And simply notice the texture of your in-breath. Notice the quality of your out-breath. Perhaps begin to notice just what's there beneath the surface for you. Keep going for a few more rounds. One more round of conscious breath. What's beneath the surface? Then quiet the breath a little bit so it becomes more natural. You can flutter your eyes back open if they were closed and make your way to your hands and knees. So this is a tabletop position. Palms under your shoulders, knees under your hips, really mindful of where you're placing your body in space. Take a breath in, let your belly drop down, chest opens, and you look forward. Exhale, press the ground away as you round your spine, look between your legs. Again, inhale, belly down, gaze drifts up. Exhale, round. Head can become heavy. And then for a few more breaths, continue with this cat-cow, or option 2, begin this process of fine-tuning your awareness and come into some movement that just might feel really nourishing in your body. Not really any rules, it's just a practice of listening in. to what you need in this particular situation at this particular time. Take one more breath as you explore some movement. And then come back to stillness in your tabletop. Take a breath in, send your right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, loop your right arm underneath of your left and just catch your left shoulder. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale and grab that left shoulder. One more time, inhale. And this time as you exhale, come all the way down to your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Good. Take one breath here and just make any little subtle self-adjustments that will feel supportive. And then inhale, come all the way back up. Reach your right arm to the sky, counter twist. Exhale, right hand down. Now other side, inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, grab your right shoulder. Just noticing here as you flow through reach up, the difference from one side to the other. Do this one more time. And then this time you'll settle all the way onto the outer edge of your left shoulder, left side of your head. Take a breath, make any little subtle adjustments for this to feel optimal. Then inhale, unwind, left arm up. Exhale, place that palm to the ground. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press the top of the mat away from you as your hips lift nice and high, and then pedal your feet out, left and right. 3 more breaths here, and just like we did in our tabletop, invitation to find some other movements in your down dog that feel like they would serve you. Then on your next inhale, look forward. As you exhale slowly, I want you to just tiptoe your feet forwards, really mindfully stepping them until you land in a forward fold. Knees can be nice and soft here. Take an inhale and halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and this time with a long spine, I want you to shift your shoulders towards the right, so you side bend a little bit here. And then come through center and shift towards the left. Do that one more time. Again, just noticing the difference in sensation on the left lower part of your back and the right lower part of your back. Breathe in as you come to center, and then exhale as you fold. Press into your feet, inhale, roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Really aware of every little movement happening along the length of your spine. When your head finally comes up, take a big breath out. Take your feet a little bit wider than hips distance here. Big breath in as your arms reach to the sky. As you breathe out, right hand to your thigh as your left arm reaches to the right side. Big stretch for the left side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Left hand down, right hand reaches. Again, just one more time in either direction. Notice the subtle engagement through your core. And just be present with the opening along the side of the body. Inhale, come back to center, arms up. Maybe you take a big overhead stretch. And then exhale, arms can come back down by your sides. Step your feet together. Breathe in, sit your hips down and back, arms reach up. You land in chair pose. In your chair pose, rock your weight into your heels and notice how that shift engages your quads. Another little shift will be to tuck the low ribs in. Feel the length that creates in your low back. Take another inhale here. Exhale, hands to your heart, and then twist to the right. Left elbow will hook. Press into your palms, and then lift your heart to your hands. Maybe you look up over your shoulder, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, come back to center, stay in your chair, you got this. Exhale, twist to the left, hook your right elbow, press into your palms, and maybe you look over your left shoulder as your heart rises to your hands. Notice the textures of your breath as you take one more cycle here. And inhale, come to center. Exhale, fold forwards, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step your feet back. Now you can lower your knees to the ground or you keep them lifted. Shift a little forwards as you inhale. And then shift back again. Exhale. Again, inhale, little shift forward. Let your shoulders come past your wrists. Exhale and back. Inhale, this time let your shoulders come forward. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back. Belly is engaged. Lower slowly to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale. Lift your head, shoulders, and chest. Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Take another breath in here. And then exhale, lower to the ground. Take your hands off your mat so they're nice and wide. Inhale, lift back up to Cobra, but this time it's exalted. So you're a little higher up, shoulders relax, hands are pressing into the ground. Take another inhale here. And exhale, look over your right shoulder as your left shoulder drops and draws forward. Inhale, center. Exhale the other way. Right shoulder drags forward. Inhale, center. One more time, each side. Notice the weight of your hips into the ground. Notice the shifting sensation along the back side of your body. When you come to center, maybe you lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck your toes, lift yourself all the way up, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and out. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot through and let your left knee come to the ground. Coming to Anjaneyasana, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, soften into your hips. Notice if there's a difference in how your weight is distributed through each of your legs. Can you engage them both equally, feeling contained and steady? Big breath in here. As you breathe out, sweep your right arm back, left arm forward. You come into an open twist. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, arms reach. Breathe out, open them wide. And this time, stay in your twist. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, right fingertips reach to your left thigh. Reach your left arm up for a little exalted twist. Take a breath into the space between your left hip and shoulder. And as you breathe out, come back to that open twist. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right foot steps back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Right knee to the ground, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms lift. And again, for the first couple of breaths, just assess the distribution of your weight. Assess the differences in engagement through both legs. Make any adjustments you need to feel more steady. Take another inhale here. As you exhale, left arm reaches back, right arm forward. You find your open twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, open. Big breath in. Big breath out, and this time you stay. Take another inhale, feel more length through your spine. As you exhale, left hand to the back of your right thigh, right arm reaches up, exalted twist. Take another inhale here. Exhale, open twist. Inhale all the way up with both arms. And exhale, hands settle down as you step back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, let your knees come down to the ground. Sweep your feet off to one side and sit yourself all the way down. Once you're there, take the soles of your feet together. Your knees can open apart. You're in Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose. You can have your feet far away. This will lessen the sensation a little bit, or you can scoot your feet in as close as you like. Take your hands and loop them around the underside of your foot, or your feet, pardon me. Take a nice big breath in, feel length. As you exhale, bend your elbows out and bring yourself into a fold. Now for the first few breaths here, I want you to sway your torso from side to side. Really slowly and really mindfully moving from side to side. How does this change the sensation in the inner left hip, the inner right hip, the right and left sides of your low back? Where is your breath landing as you do this? Take one more breath as you sway. And then the next time your torso sways to center, stay here. You can stay in this same depth, or maybe you bend your elbows a little more. And let your head hang nice and heavy. Feel rooted through your sits bones and take 3 deep breaths. And then slowly lift yourself back up. Bring your knees back to center, and you'll just come back to that same cross-legged position that we started in. Right away, can you find that balanced center where you feel your weight is even through both sits bones? And just like we started, bring your palms to your torso, one on your heart, one on your low belly. And this time we'll take 3 rounds of the physiological sigh. So exhale completely. And then take a big breath in. A second sip up. Hold the breath. And sigh. Do that again. Big breath in. A little more. Hold. And sigh. Last one, just on your own. And then come back to a natural rhythm of breath and just notice. Notice what may have shifted. Notice what might feel more connected or grounded. Again, just fine-tuning your awareness to your own state of being. May you take a greater sense of balance into the rest of your day, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you.